Qatar is one of the smallest countries in the Persian Gulf, and it's definitely a country with lots of interesting facts. Check out these facts you didn't know about Qatar that might make you think about visiting this interesting country. Hello and welcome to Lifestyle Peak, where subscribers get loads of inspiration, entertainment, education, and fun. You may also want to like and subscribe, and please comment below to let us know what you think. Here we go. One. Qatar is the safest country in the world. Qatar is ranked as the safest country in the world for the third time in 2020. This accolade was given to Qatar in 2017 and again in 2019. This is why a lot of people move to this glorious country, and why tourists and expats are attracted to Qatar. According to the mid-year crime index of Numbeo, the world's largest cost of living database, Qatar has the lowest crime rate, at 11.9 points, out of 100. 2. Muchbuzz is the national dish of Qatar. If there's one dish you have to try during a visit to Qatar, it must be the Muchbuzz. Muchbuzz is Qatar's national dish. This dish is incredibly popular among locals and tourists alike. Many restaurants around the country serve Muchbuzz. The dish is made of rice, meat, onions, and tomatoes, mixed with spices. 3. Qatar Airways is the best airline in the world. Qatar Airways, the national airline of Qatar, has been named the best airline in the world for 3 consecutive years. It serves domestic and international flights to all 7 continents. It is the only airline that takes passengers to countries on all of the continents. When you fly to Qatar on its national airline, you will experience luxury and comfort like nowhere else. 4. A giant teddy bear lives at Hamad International Airport. One of the first interesting things you will see when you arrive in Doha, Qatar, is a giant teddy bear in the main terminal building of the airport. The teddy bear has a lamp on its head and sits proudly in the Hamad International Airport. This giant artwork has been reported to cost around $6.8 million and weighs almost 20 tons. The teddy bear is a very popular picture destination for tourists. 5. Hamad International Airport is the 3rd best airport in the world. Qatar is home to the best airport in the Middle East, and the 3rd best airport in the world. Highly rated from the fantastic public art to the smooth journeys, Hamad International Airport is home to the longest runway in Western Asia, at 15,912 feet, and 6th longest in the world. 6. There are no forests in Qatar. Some trees are grown in private gardens. The country registers 0% or 0 forest cover. All of Qatar and the United Arab Emirates is a desert landscape with very few forests and greenery. Most of the trees and green landscapes are human-made. Qatar is one of the only 4 territories in the world where there are no forests. There are a lot of stunning sand landscapes and some greenery, but a forest is something that you will never see in Qatar. 7. Qatar has the world's highest per capita gross domestic product or GDP because of its oil and natural gas revenues. In addition, it has one of the highest standards of living and is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. 8. Qatar has a desert climate and therefore has extremely hot summers, with temperatures reaching around 50 degrees Celsius, and milder winters. From October to May, the temperatures are ideal, ranging between 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. 9. The official currency is Qatari Riyals, which is divided into 100 dirhams. The exchange rate is currently at the fixed rate of $1 for 3.64 Qatari Riyals. 10. Arabic is the official language, and most Qataris speak a dialect of Gulf Arabic similar to that spoken in surrounding states. English is widely spoken in Qatar and most road signs are written in both English and Arabic. Modern Standard Arabic is taught in schools, and English is commonly used. Among the large expatriate population, Persian and Urdu are often spoken. 11. Islam is the official religion of Qatar and Sharia, Islamic law, is the principal source of legislation. Qataris are largely Sunni Muslims. There is a small Shia minority. Women have greater freedom in Qatar than in Saudi Arabia. The non-Qatari population has a more diverse religious makeup, with Muslims, Christians, and Hindus constituting the largest religious groups. 12. Qataris celebrate the standard Islamic holidays, including Ramadan, and the two Eids, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. 13. Health and welfare. Healthcare and medical services are given free to all residents through government programs. The government also funds recreational and cultural clubs and facilities for young people as part of its extensive youth welfare campaign. 14. Education. Education is free but not compulsory for all citizens between the ages of 6 and 16. Classes are segregated by sex. Qatar spends generously on education, having one of the highest per pupil expenditures in the world. 15. Qatari cuisine includes fresh fish and rice mixed with Indian spices. A typical meal may include broiled fish served on a bed of spiced rice with curry and potatoes. 16. The capital of Doha also abounds in restaurants offering cuisines from throughout the world. 17. Coffee is the beverage of choice. Coffee in Qatar is usually served strong, boiling hot, and without sugar. 18. Media landscape in Qatar. The home base of Al Jazeera, a lively raucous media entity that has cutting-edge journalism, is in Qatar. Bein Sports, a global network with a number of sports channels, is headquartered in Doha. 19. Qatar wildlife. There are 21 species of mammals found in Qatar. These include Arabian oryxes, desert hares, golden jackals, camels, long-eared bats, honey badgers, sand foxes, and gazelles. 20. Qatar is the second flattest country in the world. If you love to hike, Qatar may not be the country for you, but it's good news for cyclists and runners. Qatar is the second flattest country in the world, next to Maldives. The country has an average elevation of 91.9 feet, with the highest elevation at about 338 feet. You will have to rely on skyscrapers to give you a sense of the grandeur of the place. The country is full of flat expanses and those are pretty amazing to look at as well. 21. It is a country where the sea meets the desert. Khor Al Adeh in Qatar is one of the only places where the sea meets the desert. The area was declared a natural reserve in 2007 and is also known as the Inland Sea. There is a thriving ecology in the area, with some endangered marine species and grazing camels around. Khor Al Adeh has different cultural and archaeological sites to explore as well. 22. It is the first country that made purple shellfish dye. The country is known for being the first to make purple dye out of shellfish. Credits are given to the inhabitants of Al Khor Island who were the first to produce purple shellfish dye. The island is called the Purple Island due to the dye production that happens here. Al Khor Island is one of the most stunning and popular tourist destinations in Qatar. It has huge mangrove forest where you can kayak. 23. The national animal is the Arabian Oryx. Arabian Oryx was saved from extinction in the 1970s by different zoos and reserves. It is an antelope with a long straight horn and a tasseled tail. You are bound to come across images of this beautiful animal wherever you go in Qatar. You might have spotted the Oryx on the Qatar Airways logo, or, if you're a sports fan, you might recall that an Oryx named Ori was the mascot for the 2006 Asian Games in Doha. 24. Qatar has very cheap gas. Qatar is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, and most of that wealth comes from petroleum and natural gas. Qataris enjoy very low prices on their petrol and don't have to spend a lot of cash to fill up their tanks. It costs more to buy 2 Starbucks lattes than to fill up your Grand Cherokee in Qatar. 25. The longest drilled oil well in the world. Qatar has the longest drilled oil well in the world. The oil well is named BD04A and has a total length of 40,320 feet. It is located in the Al Shaheen offshore oil field off the coast of Qatar. The oil well also holds a Guinness World Record as the longest in the world. 26. Qatar's flag is unique and holds great significance. The country's flag has a lot of significance. The 9 serrated edges represent the inclusion of Qatar as the 9th member of the reconciled Emirates of the Persian Gulf under a treaty that was signed with the British in 1916. The maroon color is called Qatar Maroon, or Pantone 1955C, which represents the purple dye industry on Al Khor Island. The flag is also totally unique, as it is the only flag in the world that has a width more than twice the size of its height. 27. Men outnumber women by 3 to 1 in Qatar. According to the census in September 2020, there are 3 men for every 1 woman in Qatar. Qatar is in fact a country that has the highest male-to-female ratio in the world. 28. Only 12% of the population are Qataris. Qatar is immensely popular with expats that there are about 2 million of them living in the country. Many people move to the country to take advantage of the great weather, the laid-back lifestyle, and the tax-free salaries. This figure means that Qataris themselves have now become the minority. At just 12% of the total population, Qatar has become a melting pot of different cultures and traditions. 29. 99% of the Qatari population lives in Doha, the capital city. Most of this population lives in the capital city, Doha. Around 99%, to be exact. This is partly because most of the country is desert and cannot sustain too much life. Another reason is that almost all the Qataris are filthy rich and can afford to live in the capital. 30. The Doha Tower has no central core. This building is one of the most iconic structures in West Bay, and was even named the best tall building in the world in 2012. The Doha Tower is a structure that was designed by the French architect Jean Nouvel. The 46-story tower has several unique features. The building has no central core and is the first skyscraper in the world to use internal reinforced concrete diagrid columns. You will definitely love to look at the Doha skyline. During the day, it looks commanding, and at night, it's lit up and stunning. 31. Qatar National Day wasn't always on December 18. Qatar's National Day is celebrated on December 18th, and it is a day of top deals and fantastic firework displays all around. This day wasn't always celebrated in December. Before 2007, when it was officially changed, the National Day was celebrated on September 3rd. This was the day when Qatar gained independence from the British in 1971. 32. The weekend falls on Fridays and Saturdays. In the Western world, there are 5 working days and 2 days of weekend, Saturday, and Sunday. In Qatar, their weekends fall on Fridays and Saturdays. In Islam, Friday is a blessed day, and so many of these countries, including Qatar, don't work on those days. The work week starts from Sunday and goes up to Thursday. 33. They are obsessed with falcons. Qataris love to hunt falcons and keep them as pets. There is even a dedicated market called the Falcon Souk where people can buy not only falcons, but also falconry paraphernalia such as hunting pouches, hoods and leather gauntlets. 34. Qatar has a beautiful string of pearls. Pearl diving was a mainstream of the Qatari economy for thousands of years, and is celebrated as a key part of the country's culture. These changed in the 1920s, when Japan began exporting cultured pearls, and the market was flooded. To pay homage to that part of their history, Qatar has made an artificial island on top of one of the most famous pearl diving spots in the past. The string of islands is collectively known as the Pearl, and it is a beautiful island to visit. 35. Qatar's ruling family has been in power since 1868. Ruling families around the world have changed throughout history. In Qatar, though, their ruling family has stayed the same since 1868 when Mohammed bin Thani signed a treaty with the British. The House of Thani, as the royal family is known, is the most powerful family in Qatar. 36. Qatar is one of the richest countries in the world. Qatar, located in the Middle East, was once one of the poorest states in the region. It is now one of the richest in the world, thanks to its oil exports. As mentioned, much of this wealth comes from petroleum and natural gas, which account for more than 60% of GDP. When measured by GDP per capita based on purchasing power parity or PPP, Qatar is the richest country in the Middle East and the world's 3rd richest. There you go, lifestyle peekers. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a like and please click the notification bell so you can be notified and never miss any of our new videos. Bless and be blessed.